This match starts at heavyweight. Jim Tersini of Phillipsburg with the escape. He beat Anthony Luciano 1-0, 3-0 P-Berg. At 103, Nick Francavilla, my man, flattening Casey Duckworth to make it 6-3, the Wildcats in front. 112, Billy Gould picking up the back points on his way to a 9-3 win over Ryland Watson, 9-3 High Point. 119, the State Liners' Dan Breckenhoff. Takedown on Griffin Panacucci. Breckenhoff won 3-0 to make it 9-6 High Point. 125, Drew Wagenhoffer with a reversal to tie the match and send it to overtime. Then Wagenhoffer scores a takedown on John Horak. It's now 12-6 High Point. Big win by Wagenhoffer.
I got out. He was giving me some pressure in, so I just dragged him right by. He stood up, and I just took him right down.
130 High Point's Tom Diviantonio, my man. With a takedown, he beat Matt Lane 10-2. It's now 19-6 High Point.
I got a good takedown in the first period, took him to his back. And with those back points I got, it really motivated me and got me rolling on my streak that I got on, and I just never let go from there.
135 High Point's Tyler Forbeck scores the match's only point with an escape right here. He beat Bobby Moyer 1-0.
I knew it was going to be a tough match coming into it. The crowd was going to be loud, but just had to keep my head and stay with everything, do my stuff, and pull out a big win for my team.
140 P-Berg's Oliver Burkhart gets the reversal to beat Joey Gascione 3-2, 19-9 High Point in front. 145 back-to-back wins for the State Liners. Nick Pear back points. He beat Joe Beltran 11-3, 19-13 High Point. 152 High Point's Ethan Orr with a takedown. He beat Cliff Tinsman 11-2, 23-13. The Cats in front. 160 Johnny Guzzo bumping up in weight. Hard fought 8-5 win over Mike Simon. 26-13 High Point. 171 Billy Smith would clinch the win for the High Point Wildcats. Back point, he beat Eric Boehm 11-0, 30-13 High Point. 189 P-Berg's Jared Krause beat Gavin Donahue 5-0. High Point forfeits at heavyweight. They beat Phillipsburg. The final score 30-22. An impressive win for the Wildcats.
After last week, losing kind of stinks, so we had to come out here, and P-Berg was #1 in the polls we were reading, so that was our spot, so we were working our way back up there so we can have it back.
I think we did a nice job today against a real good team. And sometimes with wrestling it's not about you can't go strictly by the numbers because A beats B, B beats C. You never really know how it's going to work out. So today things just kind of went our way a little bit, and I'm happy for the kids. They wrestled their butts off, and I don't think we can have any regrets. We've had a very difficult schedule, and it's going to continue to be that way. So, this is just another match for us.
Johnny's lower weights really came through for him, starting with Nick Francavilla at 103.
We're able to start in a pretty good spot. I thought the heavyweight match could have gone either way, and I think you watch it, and maybe it could, but then you get back to the bottom, and we're pretty strong down there. So it was a nice way for us to get rolling, and obviously Nick kind of set the tone, and then Billy went out and beat a real quality kid. So kids just kind of feed off of each other, and then 125 it was Drew's turn, and he's been working real hard, and I'm just happy for him.
After a tough loss to Long Branch, the pressure of being #1 was lifted and helped motivate the Wildcats.
There obviously was a difference. Long Branch, I don't know, we just came out a little sluggish. We weren't all there. I think a big thing that had to do with it was the Walk-Hill match. It really was a good reinvigorator match that we could feed off of, because that was a big league match. And then coming into here, wrestling in the pit, I think where most kids are shy about it, I think we fed off the atmosphere, and our team, we just kept going.
We got our head straight in the room and everything just clicking, and our coach talked to us a lot about good things we had to do and keeping our head in the pit, but for the most part, I don't know, we just stepped up today big time compared to last week.
We had a great practice yesterday. This morning we had it going. We just had our mindset right. We knew that we didn't want to feel what we felt last week, and once our fans got us going, we shut them down. We shut them down in the pit, and that kept us going, and not many teams would be able to do that, so that's what's most important about this win.
This is the first time ever the High Point Wildcats have beaten Phillipsburg in wrestling, and they do it here in the pit. These kids were not intimidated wrestling in this gym.
I was in here 7th grade with the grade school, so it kind of was familiar, but with all the fans in here and everything, it was kind of a little nerve-wracking, but I pulled myself together before the match, and I went out and did what I had to do.
It's a fun experience. A lot of us have done it before with the middle school teams and the like, but I don't think there's anything that we've done thus far that really compares to wrestling in this gym with all these people yelling and screaming and this atmosphere. And then to come out with a dominant win, just an unbelievable feeling. We're all elated.
It's fun. It's wild. It's really loud. I like it a lot. That feeds me to do better and keep going. I like it, though.
It's crazy. You just can't explain it. You're tingling. You just can't let anything happen. You just got to wrestle hard, and that's all you can do.
This is a great place, and to wrestle a real quality P-Burg team, this is the place where you want to do it because their fans, their fans are unbelievable. And I know certainly they didn't want us to win today, but they're respectful of good wrestling. And fortunately, we got some things going early on, and we're able to take the fans out of it a little bit because, if things start going against you and they get in your head a little bit, then you can struggle. But, our kids did a real nice job taking care of the matches at hand today, and I'm just happy for them.
High Point and Phillipsburg could meet once again, this time in the Group 3 finals.
It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be tough again. But we got to prepare ourselves like we did this week and hopefully do the same thing that we did today.